What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany, if you don't already know, and I'm so excited that you guys have clicked on this video because I really wanted to just know for my own personal reasons, and I'm sure you guys want to know too about this whole thing with gluten-free products. So I am like stumbling over my words because I'm eating at the same time. I have a Pokeball. So if you don't know what a Pokeball is, it's basically like sushi in a big old bowl. So it's so good. Only go to one place in Raleigh for this Pokeball, and it's so worth it. Anyways, so this is a topic that I really wanted to know about for my own personal reasons, is because I do work with women now and in the past that have went on these trendy diets, these trendy fads that you see nowadays. So gluten-free diet, keto diet, green smoothie diets. It's just, and don't get me wrong, I've tried you know, the military diet, the grapefruit diet. I've tried things in the beginning of my journey. So this is not to like judge anybody who is doing it or who has done it. It's just to educate you. So, you know, I ain't judging you, sis or bro. So let's just hop right into the video. All right, so as far as gluten goes, I used to think that gluten was like some type of like grain or something like that, but from my research I learned that gluten is actually a protein. So gluten are things like wheat and barley and rye, and it's not just found in foods, it's found in everything. So your hair products, your toothpaste, ice cream, soy sauce, it's found everywhere. So it's kind of hard to avoid, which kind of like sucks a little bit for those who have celiac disease or any like autoimmune diseases where they have like digestive issues. So that's why I really want to talk about this topic, because it is a sensitive topic, and a lot of people are just hopping on this gluten-free diet trend, fad, whatever you want to call it, and thinking that this is going to be the gateway to weight loss. So gluten-free is just like everywhere. If you go to the grocery store, I mean, you'll see gluten-free cookies, gluten-free bread, gluten-free pasta, and it's just like, what is that? And I'm sure you've been to the store and you're like, okay, what is gluten-free? Like, why is it everywhere all of a sudden? So basically, anything that is associated with some type of like weight loss or taking out something is what companies know, and they research everybody. They're researching us, and they know, okay, in our minds, when we take out something, that equals weight loss. So they know what they're doing. These companies, they know what they're doing, and they're getting so much money off of people like you and this person and that person that commit to, I'm going to go on a gluten-free diet. All right, so I do have some notes that I wrote down, so if y'all see me glancing, that's why. So I definitely want to get into gluten-free and gluten sensitivity. So like I was saying, those who do have celiac disease or any digestive system issues normally experience symptoms of bloating, skin rash, fast weight loss, headaches, and cramps and things like that. So if you do experience those symptoms, I definitely highly encourage you to go speak to your doctor and get a gluten sensitivity test. And that's how you'll know if you actually if your body can take gluten or not. So that's that part as far as should you have gluten in your foods, in your diet. So if you have celiac disease or any like autoimmune disease, then no, you cannot do that. So like I said, go to your doctor and see if you are sensitive to gluten, and they'll give you a test, and that's how you'll find out. Now let's get to these people that are just kind of hopping on the train of, oh, I'm going to go on this gluten-free diet tomorrow and it's going to work out for me. No, it's not. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when companies take out gluten, something else has to be put into those products to make sales, to make the products last longer on the shelves, to preserve certain items. So, for example, gluten-free cookies. Now, when I go to the store, I always see gluten-free cookies. And to be honest, the reason why I really wanted to talk about this topic and learn about it more is because I've been personally tempted to get gluten-free cookies because I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's see what this is all about. But I'm glad I did my research, which, you know, if you clicked on this video, then be glad because I'm saving you some coins. So gluten-free cookies can definitely run you about $7 to $10 depending on where you're going. I personally seen them for like $7.99 at Food Lion. I was like, what in the world is so good about these gluten-free cookies? But come to find out, like I said, when they take out gluten, something has to be put in there. And do you want to know what's actually being put in products when they take out gluten? More fat, more sugar, more salt, and just more, probably even more preservatives. Things that your body does not need if you're trying to lose weight and just live a healthier lifestyle. So turns out that gluten-free cookies are not really as healthy as people think that they are, but because these companies know how to play with our minds and they know, okay, we're taking out something, that's how they make their money. So when I learned that, I was just like, okay, it's just better for you to just get a regular Oreo cookie. Like, you know, eat one cookie and then you'll be fine. It's just, you know, at least you know, like, okay, Oreo cookie has sugar in it, has this and that, but at least you know Oreo is Oreo. They're not out here saying that we're like a low calorie cookie or anything like that and misleading you. It is what it is with an Oreo cookie. But the gluten-free cookies, now you know that when they taking out something, they're taking out that protein, they're going to replace it with all that sugar, all that salt, all that fat, all those calories, and it's just going to just completely do the whole reversal thing if you're trying to lose weight. So that's that part on gluten-free products. So do not be fooled by these labels that just slap on anything thinking that you're going to lose weight. So the whole moral to this video is you will be better off eating real food. So there are foods out here that do not contain gluten. So avocados, eggs, a lot of whole real food don't have gluten in them. So if you are trying to avoid gluten for any reason, any personal reasons, that's your reasons, then you're just better off eating whole foods. And it's probably going to, not probably, but it is going to cost you less than going out here and buying gluten-free products. So that's my issue with gluten-free in this trend, is that it's going to cost you some money, and these companies are ripping you off and putting your body in even more danger because they're putting so many bad things in these products and then making us think that, oh, this is going to help me lose weight because it says gluten-free. Like, no. So if you have celiac disease or any other autoimmune disease, then obviously you cannot have gluten. But if you are as healthy as an ox and, you know, you're fine and you don't, you know, you're not sensitive to gluten, then stop trying to, you know, get on this gluten-free diet, because it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Just eat real food. And if you want that cookie or that ice cream or that slice of cake, then eat it. But just know in your mind and discipline yourself to say, okay, I had that. I know what it tastes like. I got that out of my system. I don't need it no more. So that's, in my opinion, and just what I practice about balanced eating. So this is not to say that I don't have an Oreo cookie now and then, or I don't have like a bowl of ice cream now and then, but I'm not doing that every single night. You know what I mean? And if it happens where, like, over like a holiday, you know what I mean, and you're just eating and things like that, get you some water, drink some water, and just keep drinking it, and then it'll just eventually flush out all of those toxins and everything in your body and just keep you going. And then on top of that, just stay active. Just keep moving, you know? Don't think, oh, I had this cookie I just messed up my whole progress. No, you didn't. No, you did not. It didn't take you, 2 days to put on, X amount of weight. And it's not going to take you 2 days to take it off. So keep that in mind too. So when it comes to gluten-free products, do not be misled, my friends. Go and get them avocados, go and get them eggs, go and get that piece of fruit over there that does not have gluten in the products. But like I said, if you are sensitive to gluten, just disregard all this. Okay, but at least you know for your own education about gluten-free, about the dangers of these gluten-free products, and what you can do to still lose weight and still live a balanced lifestyle. So hopefully this video was very educational for you guys. If you guys have any more topics that you would like to know about when it comes to weight loss, fitness, anything, just comment in the section below, and I'll try my best to put in the little box in the description box of places where you can get gluten sensitivity test. Now I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I ain't getting paid. I ain't got no discount code. Actually, yes, I do. Let me see if I can find that through my emails, and then I'll put that in the description bar below if you really want to get a gluten sensitivity test. All right, you guys, I'm going to sit here and watch some TV and just kind of do some things around the house before I got to go pick up my kids. So again, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon.